All right, man. Toe Talk, you know what it is, man. How y'all doing, man? You already know what this is. I'm traveling, so these shows is coming out while I'm traveling. And then once I get to the place I'm supposed to be, then you already know you'll see me live in the flesh. For real. All right, man. So last time I said this was a doppelganger, but this is just me. So today's episode, man, here's why everybody hates Drake. Here's why, and I want y'all to check this out. This is a very, very good video explaining why everybody can't stand him. So before we get into that, I got to get a legendary spiel. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is right on the screen. Right here, right here, right here. Cash App, no more PayPal. Call me the Hidden Gem, 1,300 subscribers, over 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,000. And yes, I am the King of the North. Let me know what kingdom you from. Also, to go subscribe to Torture Talk After Hours. And yeah, man. So thank y'all for being here with me. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, man. This is gonna be a goodie. All right, man. This comes courtesy of Fame Explained. So let's get it. Let's go.
Drake's fake? Drake's biggest problem? Drake's fake? Drake's biggest problem? People don't think he's real. Not his music, not his personality, and definitely not his body. In July 2025, Drake posted a shirtless selfie on Instagram showing off perfectly cut abs again. But instead of compliments, the internet roasted him. Fans
He said, perfectly cut abs again.
Again. Perfectly cut abs. Again.
Bruh. Oh my God.
flooded the comments, calling them surgical abs, Colombian six-packs, and GTA graphics. Even Rick Ross jumped in, posting a joke about bread loaves under a shirt, tagging Drake. This isn't new. He was accused of ab sculpting as far back as 2016. Pusha T called it a surgical summer. Joe Budden clowned him for it in a diss track. DJ Carnage even told him to his face he got fake ab surgery in Colombia. Drake's trainer denied it, but fans never believed him, and now they believe it less than ever. But it's not just the abs. Fans also say he fakes accents, aesthetics, and entire cultures. One year he's Jamaican, saying tings and using patois. Next, he's a UK drill rapper with a grime flow and roadman slang. Then, it's Houston chopped and screwed vibes. Then Arabic bars out of nowhere. He jumps from culture to culture like it's Halloween. People started calling,
Bruh. This is great. Oh man, this is a great video so far. Let's go.
him a culture vulture, a global costume, even fake British Drake. And that's the issue. After 15 years at the top, no one knows who the real Drake is anymore. Every version of him feels performative. To a growing crowd, Drake isn't evolving. He's shape-shifting to survive. Beefing with women. One of the clearest patterns in Drake's career is how often he turns women into targets. Whether it's exes, female celebrities, or the partners of women he's dated, Drake has made a habit of throwing jabs. And fans are starting to call him out for it. His most criticized moment came in 2022, when he dropped a line that many believed mocked Megan Thee Stallion and her shooting incident. The timing, the wording, the context, it all pointed to Megan. She responded publicly, and fans sided with her. The backlash was swift, with people accusing Drake of using a woman's trauma for shock value. Then there's Serena Williams. Years after they were linked romantically, Drake took a shot at her husband, Alexis Ohanian, calling him a groupie. Ohanian responded,
He call, how you call her husband a groupie? Bruh, that's crazy, man. That's a little bit too far. Calling a woman's husband a groupie is nuts. Oh my God. You a groupie. Oh man.
with class, but it raised a question. Why bring up Serena's family years later if you've moved on? And then there's Rihanna. Drake spent years chasing her only to turn around and take subtle digs after she distanced herself. When she publicly said they were no longer friends, Drake didn't say anything. He just started working his resentment into the music. It's not one lyric or one incident, it's the pattern. Drake praises women when he's trying to win them over, but the moment they leave, he flips the narrative. Fans aren't
That's a fact. That's a fact. He did that with Holly Berry. He put the John slimed out. Yo, he gets his feelings over women quick. Yeah, I mean, to be who he say he is, but I think I think it was when Drake was growing up. I could tell he didn't from the videos I seen when he was younger. He didn't get no coochie. He probably wasn't even worried about coochie like that. And then once he got a taste of it, and some of that real good coochie, the coochie coo. I mean, I'm talking like the coup de grace coochie. Once he got to that, yeah, I think he couldn't take it. Rihanna might have the coup de grace coup, and he just, I think he couldn't take it. I don't think he hit Rihanna though. He say he did, but I don't know. She just maybe he did, and it wasn't what she thought. Cause I mean, he was on her. He was trying to kiss her, and she was like moving on stage. Like that's crazy. You try to kiss her. He tried to kiss her on stage at a show, and she moved. Like, bro, that's embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Drake! Drake!
Oh my God, bro! I tell you, it's so funny, man.
buying the emotional nice guy image anymore, because the way he talks about women now feels more bitter than vulnerable. Predator behavior. One of the most uncomfortable narratives surrounding Drake is the pattern he's shown with younger women, and fans have been calling it out for years. The issue isn't just about age gaps, it's about timing, patterns, and blurred boundaries that make people question his intentions. Drake has a history of texting teenage girls. At 14, Stranger Things star Millie Bobby Brown said she and Drake talk all the time and that he gives her advice about boys. She mentioned that he texts her, "I miss you," and she responds, "I miss you more." Drake was in his 30s, the moment went viral, and fans questioned why a grown man was texting a child like that. Around the same time, 17-year-old Billie Eilish said Drake had also been texting her, calling him the nicest dude ever. Again, no crime, but a weird pattern. Both young stars defended him, but that didn't stop the internet.
I don't understand how anybody could say that that's not weird. A lot of y'all who defend Drake, I can imagine if y'all found out Kendrick Lamar did something like this, y'all would, knowing that Drake did this, y'all still would try to clown Kendrick for it. You telling me that this 30-something-year-old man is texting a 14-year-old girl or 15, 16, 17-year-old girl, and y'all telling me that that's okay? Is this what you Drake fans is in the comments saying? Is this okay? I want y'all to be honest. If and all you Drake fans that's in the comments, I want y'all to be honest with me. If you found out that your daughter, who was 16 years old, a man who was 32 years old texting her, would you, or 30 years old, what would you think about that? Even if he said that he was a friend, you think that that's okay for your 14, 15, 16-year-old daughter to be texting a 30-something-year-old man or even a 30-year-old man? I just need to understand something.
From labeling it grooming behavior. Then there's Bella Harris. She was 16 when she met Drake. At 18, they were rumored to be dating, and paparazzi spotted them out together. Even though Harris denied it later, the damage was done. People started asking, is Drake cultivating relationships with girls while they're still minors? That pattern plays out again and again. He's been linked to women like Georgia Smith, Hailey Baldwin, and Kylie Jenner, all under 20 when he showed interest, and all people he'd reportedly known before they were of age. Fans have even dug up an old concert video of Drake kissing and touching a 17-year-old fan on stage, only realizing her age after the fact. No charges, no confirmed wrongdoing, but the optics are—
Nah, he didn't realize her age after the fact. No, he knew her age before the fact because she told him, "You 17? Oh, I can't go to jail, man." That's what he said. It wasn't that she found, no. Again, y'all don't, Drake fans, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all don't find that kind of weird? Y'all don't think that that's creepy? Y'all don't think that that's pedo behavior? Like, let's be honest here. Like, come on, man.
bad. The public isn't just reacting to one moment, they're reacting to a timeline of behavior that keeps raising eyebrows. Drake may see it as mentorship or harmless flirting, but more and more fans are seeing it for what it looks like. A superstar testing the limits with young women and hoping nobody notices. Drake exploits artists. Fandom career has been shaped by attaching himself to other people's momentum. He got his break through Lil Wayne and Young Money, who co-signed him and gave him instant credibility. But that same pattern never stopped. Over the years, Drake has been accused of wave riding, copying flows, hopping on remixes, and collaborating with artists at their hottest moment. From Migos to Blockboy JB, DRRM to The Weeknd, fans have called him out for borrowing sounds and benefiting off artists without really helping them long term. The Migos—
I mean, you let other people tell it. He started their career. He started everybody's career. He helped. He helped so many people because he did a feature with them. So their whole career wouldn't be nothing without Drake. He really did start their career. He gave Kendrick his start. He gave everybody their start. A$AP Rocky, all of these people. He gave Kendrick their start. That's basically what they say. They should be thanking him. Forget all the work, the beautiful work they have done. It's because of Drake. Everybody knows who they are. Like, come on, bro. Unbelievable.
Versace remix introduced a new triplet flow that Drake quickly adopted. Hotline Bling was clearly inspired by DRM's Cha-Cha. Drake's song KMT used a flow nearly identical to TechXXon's Look at Me, which sparked serious backlash. The Weeknd literally gave up half his debut project to help make Take Care, only to later distance himself. Even Afrobeats artists like Wizkid got overshadowed by Drake on One Dance. And he didn't even show up in the video for Wizkid's next single. The story's the same with I Love McConan, whose viral song Tuesday earned a Drake remix and a deal with OVO, only for McConan to be left out in the cold. He said OVO wouldn't even tweet about his mixtape. Blockboy JB blew up with Look Alive, but once Drake moved—
Bro, that's crazy. I could never do that, man. I could never do that, man. I could never do that to somebody, bro. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't understand how he gets away with this stuff. Like, I ain't even talking about getting away with it. I'm just saying, like, how does he live with himself doing this to people, man? Maybe that's just how he was raised. I don't know, but I couldn't do that. I'm sorry.
on, the buzz vanished. And it wasn't just small artists. Drake linked up with Future, Bad Bunny, 21 Savage, and UK grime rappers like Skepta at the exact moments they were peaking. Artists and fans noticed. Kendrick Lamar called him out in 2024 for leeching off Atlanta rap culture and acting like a tourist. Rick Ross accused him of being a copy-paste artist living off Lil Wayne's legacy. Wiley said he was a culture vulture in the UK scene. Sauce Waka said Drake jacked Houston style without helping local rappers. Fans on social media joke that Drake has no identity, just a rotating accent depending on who's hot. Drake claims it's all love and support, but when every cosign feels like a business move and the original artist gets left behind, people start to see a pattern. Drake
This is true. A lot of people that Drake helped, so-called help, because he did something with them. And I never understood that, because somebody, it's so crazy to me how they don't use the same tactic for somebody like Jay-Z. When Jay-Z features with an artist, they don't say the same thing. Like, well, Jay-Z started their career. He was the reason why they're so big. But for some reason, when it comes to Drake, that's just what it is. It's retarded, man.
might be a master of staying relevant, but for a lot of fans and artists, it's clear he stays hot by using other people's heat. Beefing over women. Drake's love life has caused almost as much drama as his music, and over the years, it's led to real tension with other artists, especially when he crosses lines that make things personal. It started big with Chris Brown. The fight over Rihanna turned into one of Drake's earliest beefs. In 2012, their crews got into a violent brawl at a New York nightclub. Bottles were thrown, people were hospitalized, and both artists threw subliminal shots in songs for years. Even when they squashed it, fans never forgot Drake inserting himself into Rihanna's narrative. Then there's Lil Wayne. While Drake was signed to Young Money and mentored by Wayne, things got awkward when Drake admitted in a song that he slept with Wayne's girl while Wayne was in jail. The confession came years.
Bro, bro. How could y'all do? Yo, I could never do this stuff, man. I don't know what you dudes be thinking. There's so many women in the world. I could never sleep with one of my boys' girls. I honestly don't even talk to my boys' girls. I'm like this. This is what I want y'all to understand. And whoever's watching this, if you don't follow this motto, then you a slimy nigga. I'm just going to tell you just like that. If you introduce yourself to your boy's girl before he does, you a slimy nigga, bro. If you come up, if I'm standing there with my girl and if I don't introduce you to her, then I don't want you to know her. I don't either want you to know her or she ain't worthy for me to introduce you to her. Or you ain't worthy for me to introduce you to her. One or the other. But there's no way in the world I'm standing here and you come up and introduce yourself to my girl without me introducing you. Or let's say, for example, let's say I go to, I don't know, if we're waiting for you and I go to the bathroom and she's standing there and you walk up and you introduce yourself. Me, I'm not doing none of that. I'll walk up and I'll say, is such and such here? And they'd be like, oh, he in the bathroom. And I'll just stand there and wait. And then when you come out, then I'll be like, and then you be like, hey, bro, this my girl, such and such, such and such. Cool. Then I'll be like, hey, how you doing? My name is such and such. That's how I'm moving. Ain't no way in the world I'm coming out, hey, how you doing? Right in front of your man. No. Kissing niggas, girls' hands and shit. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Get up out of here. Absolutely not.
Later in I'm Upset, with the line, I'm the chosen one, flowers never pick themselves. Wayne later confirmed the story in his memoir, Gone Till November, saying he felt betrayed and heartbroken. The Weeknd and Drake have had a rocky relationship too. Aside from the Take Care collaboration drama, fans speculated more tension when Drake was spotted getting close to Bella Hadid, The Weeknd's ex. While it was never publicly confirmed, Abel unfollowed Drake around the same time, and fans read between the lines. DJ drama and Drake's beef was fueled by more than just ghostwriting leaks. Reports claim Drake was seeing Drama's girl behind his back, which allegedly led Drama to send Meek Mill the Quentin Miller reference tracks that started the ghostwriting scandal. And most recently, Ja Morant. Drake dated Morant's ex, Johanna Leah, and later called him out in the Kendrick Lamar beef. After Ja liked a Metro Boomin post, Drake fired back with a petty jab in push-ups, turning a subtle online signal into a lyrical diss. Once again, Drake's dating history turned industry connections into battle lines, dragging women into rap beef. When Drake steps into a rap battle, it's rarely a one-on-one fight. Instead of keeping things between himself and his rival, Drake consistently brings women into the crossfire.
Drake uses the oldest tactic in the book when it comes to battling. He tries to, and that's to bring up someone that one of your loved ones, whether it's a deceased person or someone that's close to you. Most men don't like when people talk about their kids or their woman in a rap battle. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I think anything goes if you're battling me. I don't care. But me personally, I don't do personals at all. I just out rap you. I just out rap you and just clown you. That's it. And I got bars. I got stupid bars too. So it ain't nothing. Oh, you know, I'm nice and I'm very intelligent. So I know how to rap. I just think a lot of rappers like Drake, they'd have when Kendrick said metaphors didn't reach you, that's why he does what he does, because he thinks that the shock value of it is going to get everybody. But for some people it will, but for the masses, it's the bars that keep it going. If you ain't got the bars and you just saying some devious stuff, it's only going to reach a certain amount of people and then it's going to fade. That's what's going to happen.
Sometimes it's a rival's partner, sometimes it's an ex, and other times it's someone who had absolutely nothing to do with the drama. It's a long-running pattern that's only become more obvious over the years. In 2024, while going back and forth with Kendrick Lamar, Drake took direct aim at Kendrick's longtime partner Whitney Alford. He didn't just mention her, he implied personal and damaging things about her family. That kind of move wasn't surprising for Drake. He did something similar in his infamous beef with Pusha T, where he referenced Pusha's then-fiancé unprovoked. That one backfired immediately. Pusha responded with a track that exposed Drake's secret child and shut the beef down on the spot. The same tactic showed up during Drake's 2015 feud with Meek Mill, where he brought up Meek's relationship with Nicki Minaj to throw him off balance. Then there's Tyga. While the world was already side-eyeing his controversial relationship with Kylie Jenner, Drake made sure to add his own jab. With Kanye West, Drake used a clip of Kim Kardashian to fuel the flames of their tension. And when it came to A$AP Rocky, Drake used tracks like Family Matters and earlier subliminals to take shots via Rihanna, pushing old rumors and personal history into the spotlight. A$AP Rocky wasn't silent either. He fired back with a diss track that called out Drake's pattern of obsession, and fans noticed. These aren't clever bars, they're personal distractions. Over and over, Drake's response to conflict is to deflect and target the women around his rivals.
That's it. Right there. He's absolutely right. That's 100% facts.
Crybaby Drake and the fallout from losing to Kendrick. After Kendrick Lamar eviscerated Drake in the biggest rap beef of the decade, Drake didn't just lose on wax. He lost in public perception too. The internet declared Kendrick the winner. Critics echoed the same, and awards followed. Not Like Us became an anthem, winning multiple Grammys and fueling Lamar's legendary Super Bowl halftime performance. Meanwhile, Drake filed a lawsuit against Universal Music Group, claiming the song defamed him by pushing the narrative that he's into underage girls. He didn't.
Bruh, I still can't believe that this nigga's suing a record label over a diss track. I still can't. Every day I wake up, I think to myself like, damn, Drake really sued over a diss track. Bruh.
Sue Kendrick directly. He sued the label for distributing it. And it didn't stop there. Drake also accused UMG and Spotify of inflating Not Like Us streams with bots to suppress his own music. Fans and media called it a sore loser move, and it made things worse when NBA stars like LeBron James and DeMar DeRozan publicly sided with Kendrick. LeBron, once close with Drake, posted praise for Kendrick's Super Bowl performance. DeRozan, who was in the Not Like Us video, laughed off Drake threatening to take down his Raptors tribute banner. Other longtime friends began distancing themselves, and Drake responded by painting himself as the victim. In a new track, he vented about betrayal from those standing beside me, clearly referencing those who didn't back him. He also started posting petty jabs on social media, from cryptic selfies to subtle shade. The result? Fans coined the term "Crybaby Drake" to describe how he handled the fallout. Instead of rising above the loss, he leaned into lawsuits, indirect shots, and playing the victim card. In the end, it wasn't just Kendrick's bars that hurt Drake. It was his own reaction that cemented his L. Duck Lip Drake. Drake's Instagram selfies have become a running joke. Fans aren't clowning the music, they're clowning the poses. In one post, he took a high-angle shot with his curls pulled back by a headband, lips slightly puckered, looking more like a teenage influencer than a rap icon. The comments came fast. Why is he posing like a 16-year-old girl? Others called it an identity crisis in real time. This is
what I was saying. He's definitely going through something. I think y'all just ain't seeing this, man. I'm telling you. I hope not. I hope he doesn't. I hope he don't do something to himself. I really do. I hope he don't.
New. Drake's photo dumps often include at least one awkward selfie, whether it's a pout, a mirror pose, or an oddly lit close-up. Fans have turned it into a meme cycle. Roast the selfie, recreate it, and scroll the next time to see if he'll do it again. Whether he's trolling or not, it's become part of the image. Drake the hitmaker is also Drake, the duck lip selfie guy, and people
The duck lip selfie guy.
next time to see if he'll do it again. Whether he's trolling or not, it's become part of the image. Drake the hitmaker is also Drake, the duck lip selfie guy, and people aren't sure if they're laughing with him or at him.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man. I'll tell you one thing, man. That Euphoria video, Euphoria reaction video, that joint comes up every other video. Ah, man. I had that video too. I should have uploaded that joint on my page. I definitely had that video at that time. And I didn't upload it. So it is what it is. But yeah, man, that was a good one. Time for me to get out of here. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, I gotta get to my food, man. I'm out of here. See y'all. Peace. Bye. Come on, there you go.